Earlier, I was listening to my children playing basketball in the front yard and really just relishing in their giggles and grateful for their ability to play out there safely. You might hear them inside now. But on nights like this, I cannot help but think of this photo that I took during one of my deployments to Afghanistan. And I have to explain to you why I cannot let this photo go. This particular day, we had some space between flights, and so I was able to sleep and eat and then go for a run around the perimeter with my disposable 35 millimeter camera. I don't know if that dates me or not. This picture's been printed since I took it. But I saw this child against this mud hut, this adobe building outside of Bagram Air Base, outside of the wire, between there and the city of Bagram. And I stood there watching this child devastated as they walked back toward the city until I could no longer see them anymore. But to explain why that was so devastating, you have to understand the soil, beneath his feet or her feet. That airbase, Bagram Air Base, was built with the support of the Soviets, in the 50s. By the 70s, it was a Soviet stronghold. By the 90s, it was an absolute brutal, ground for fighting between Mujahideen or the Taliban or the Northern Alliance, and then the U.S. came in the early 2000s. And so because of that layer of history, Afghanistan, and particularly this area, is the most heavily mined area in the world. There's ordnance everywhere, and there's been effort to clear it, of course, but we're never perfect, and we can't go outside the wire. And so here was this child with no parents, a part of their kind of daily life, walking that path. And I was just in terror. I knew that if something happened to that child, I may be the only person on earth who witnessed that event. If they took one wrong step, it would be devastating, by no fault of their own. And so I have carried this photo with me in my planner everywhere I've gone since that deployment. And I'm not here to argue about wars or who was right or who was wrong, but what I do think about when I think about this child is, as leaders, we aren't just there to accomplish a mission. We're not just there to hit our goals. We're there to do good by all of the people around us also. And these people that are caught in the middle deserve our respect and our honor and our thoughts as well. I think daily about this child, truly, and I hope that he or she had giggles like my kids just had tonight in my front yard. So that's what I'm thinking about this weekend, and I thought it was another important part of being a veteran that would be helpful for you guys. I hope you're having an amazing day.